we went for this walk. And as I was walking down the street, all these like nursery school kids were walking towards me. Well, I do like children. So I was like, oh, children, children. And I wanted them to see the puppy. And they were like, oh, the puppy, the puppy. And this woman, this kind of like, she's probably younger than me, but she seemed to me to be like an old woman. You know, a big kind of bull of a woman. Kind of stocky with a big anorak on. And she said, oh, could you move away with that dog, please? Because could you just move on the other side? I thought, oh, for God's sake. She said, it's a distraction for the kids. I was like, ugh. So I went to the back of the queue of kids and this woman, one of the women was, oh, look, a beautiful puppy. And I said, oh, she just shouted at me. She went, what? I said, oh. She told me to not distract the kids. She went, oh, I do apologise. I said, oh, it's okay. And then as I'm walking back, and she looked round at me a couple of times, the bull, and then she came over and said, I'm sorry if you found me offensive. I said, you weren't offensive. I thought, interesting use of a word. I said, you weren't offensive, I just thought you weren't much fun. She went, well, it's just that, and she started to go on about, we can't, and I do want to, I said, look, it's okay. I thought, go away. She was like, well, no, I said, it's all right. It's fine. She went, well, I'm just trying to, I said, it's fine. And walked off. I thought, I don't want to engage in this nonsense. Just go away. It was no big deal to start with. She shouts to me as I'm walking away, well, I do apologise. I went, it's fine. Do you know what it is? It's probably this whole new thing with schools now where they all have to be very careful what they say. And she used the word offensive. I've just told Ron about the story about the woman this afternoon, and he said that I was rather harsh. Which, I must say, when I walked away, I did think, that was a bit weird of me to react like that. Normally I'm very friendly with people. And you say, what did you say about that?
No, you could have nipped it in the bud by just saying okay and just moved on. But here it is, this whole thing, you're making a video
You
about
said
it.
I should have said, I accept your apology. And just thank you, that's fine, and moved on?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't I do that?
I don't know.
Why did I do what I did?
Only you can answer that
I've
question.
no idea. And it's very unlike me. I do apologise to you, the viewer, if I was harsh in my interaction with this woman. And I hope you won't find me wanting. It's just made the most delicious chicken and aubergine curry. And we talked about this incident with this woman. I brought it up again and I said, it seems to me that you're defending the woman and not me. And Ron said that he thinks that I often misjudge people, more often than not, actually, and that perhaps she was just caring about the children. I don't know why I reacted to her like that. I just want you to know that normally I am absolutely the absolute epitome of English politeness to people, to the point where it actually has actually ruined my life. You know, so maybe I need to do this kind of thing more. Okay, so to conclude, I just farted. Sorry. I told Dad about this incident with the woman, and then he went, good for you, Jane, bloody great. You should have said, piss off out of it, else I'll throw this bloody dog at you. I said, yeah, but Dad, you know, I was talking to Ron about it, and he said that perhaps I should have just said, oh, that's okay, and just walked on, and, you know, that perhaps she was just doing it because she had the children's best interests at heart. And Dad said, yeah, you should have said to her, apology accepted, my dear, Because really, Jane, it's nice to be nice in this world.